Hello? I think everything's working anyway. We're about to find out here now as we are. Hello? Yep, everything's working. That's perfect, right. Let me get this all set up here first and then we'll get stuck into the rest of the shenanigans. So I will. I'm looking dish. To do dish. To do dish. Yes. Save. I do believe that's everything now. Now, in saying that there, let's get this. The reason why I'm streaming tonight is simply due to the fact that we are this close to finishing off everything Dark Souls related. Or not everything Dark Souls related, Dark Souls 2 related. Basically, we've got the Ivory King DLC that needs to be cleaned up. And then from the Ivory King DLC, we're able to move straight into Dark Souls 3. Alright, well, tidy up. But, as I said, I want to finish this up and get it done and dusted. So I do. So, bear with me for the meantime. As I say, this will be the finish up for Dark Souls 2, and then we're going to move from Dark Souls 2 tonight, at least. We're going to move from Dark Souls 2 over to Predecessor. So we are. That's the plan. That's the plan at the very least, is we're going to do this and then move to Predecessor. So yeah, let's go have some fun. Sorry, I'm just. Bear with me because Ilium Lois was not an easy DLC, or is not an easy DLC, because you have to track through this entire game, this entire area twice, and I can't one-shot these fuckers. But I did find out some very funny information, is the fact that apparently lightning is the best, augment to go. You should never actually focus on. Basically, I've played through the game sloppily, because basically what I should have done is get my stats to the halfway point, and then I'd have my Greataxe and then focused on either my faith or intelligence, because apparently most things are weak to lightning, and I could have just made my life so much easier. But I figured, sure, I'm gonna make it. I was making my life difficult by doing a challenge run anyway, of a weird kind. So yeah, it's kind of a 50. Are you game? Slow your roll here. But yeah, long story short, the hypothetical best way to play this game is just to go pure faith. Where did you come out of? I hate everything. Game, please. Behave. Thank you. Not difficult. Just do as you're told. But I don't understand why it's so hard. Right, anywho. Moving forward, because I'm hoping to get this read up in decent time. That's going on, but we already know that that's unlikely. I just realized, like, what have I missed? Because I only have a +3 Estus. Have I, like, I think I've really done goofed here, like. Or you don't wake up until the following round anyway. Hey, look, it's the kill box that'll happen later on in the game. The fact that I can't. Oh my fucking god. The fact that I can't. Like, I'm wielding the biggest and strongest axe I have, and it does nothing to help me. I'm starting to think this game just hates me. Is it bad that I'm half tempted to go and actually make it a lightning setup build? But I think that'll be a bit cheap though. Meant to be a challenge run after all that. And there's only really one boss in this DLC I'm particularly feared of. On top of that there, I need to really start using my other healing stuff because again, I am chunking through my natural fucking Estus like nothing ordinary, and I've got loads of additional healing stuff. I don't think I'm going to need youth for the next wee bit. Radiant Life Gems. I really should have just stocked up 99 on all of them now, but well, that just is what it is, isn't it? At the same time though, I could genuinely just speedrun this DLC at the same time. But then again, I don't want to be disingenuous at the same time. Goodbye. Amber. Use drop Amber Herds. Very nice. At least you can one-shot the dogs, that's at least something. Yeah, please stop. I need you to behave. And as far as I know, this is late game shit, so why aren't I getting more souls? Right, so where's my ice spear equivalent of the ice rapier, eh? Alright, you don't wake up until later on anyway. The good old retainers. The range of this weapon's starting to bother me a bit. The good old retainers. Oh, hello. We shall go and obtain Jebel. Oh no, hang on. Is there not one? There's one of the unique mobs here. Yeah, one of these guys. No, if you don't mind, sir. I need you to die. Thank you. No. Stop. Behave. Don't hurt yourself. Old bell helmet. Beautiful. Hang on. Why is that not updated? Dark Souls 2. It has been updated. Oh, wait there, playlist. There we go. Okay. Just had to double check that there for a second. Right then. Back to business. Yoink. Makes my life easier, but unfortunately it does also make it a one-way. That's the only issue I have with the DLCs is they do make it a one-way, so you have to track through the area twice. I suppose that's only if you want everything though. Oh, hi. Come here. Nope. Goodbye. Who's next? Are you next? You're not even awake just yet. Okay. Moving on with my day then. Making my life easy. There's one down there. I'll deal with him in a minute. After I've dealt with Chappie here, I need it. Do you know something? Somebody needs to remind me to upgrade my endurance. Like I really need stamina. This axe consumes so much stamina. But yeah, apparently the lightning attunement for this game, the lightning attunement is the best way to build. So But at the same time, though, I still firmly sit on the point of Dark Dance. There's a lot of spells here I have no memory of. I am bad. Dark Dance. Oh yeah, it's I remember it now. So do I remember it now? Then you get the prisoner's chain. Ring of the Embedded. Where is it? It's on down here. Reduces your defense. It's like 5 to each. It's like a massive increase. I know low level players used it to abuse. Same as in Dark Souls 3, funnily enough, they used it. They love to abuse it in Dark Souls 3 as well. Excuse me. Oh yeah, there's gonna be the Ice Golem, isn't there? Dude, that left before you even threw it, like before the animation followed up. Come on now, game. I will come in there and I will shove that rapier so far up your ass, man. Don't test me. I have fought jank. Between Blake Faith and Hellpoint, I have fought jank. This game's jank is nowhere near as bad. Regardless, though, still doesn't make it any easier. Jank is jank regardless. Still annoyed the fact that I've got a currency ring +1 and I'm still slow in the recovery. Deep breaths. Now, what did I say to you, sir? I says I was going to shove that ice rapier up your ass. That's exactly. Well, not exactly. I'm just going to stick an axe in your skull. I figured that would have fit the same deal. Nice tracking there, mate. The fact that it's so hard to actually land a follow-up. I'll need to remember that, so I will. The fact that there's a mimic sitting waiting on me. Retainer, goodbye. At least you're one-shottable, that's an advantage. On the other hand, though, I do remember there being ghosties. But I can't remember if they're ghosties or if they are... The fact that some of them wield a fucking greatsword. What's really bad is the fact that I can hear movement. So I can. Chest. Retainer. Oh, that's right, the odds basically double once you come back here, so they do. May have somewhat forgotten about that. Open sesame! Oh yeah, I remember that. Okay. My memory's coming back. That's at least an advantage. Nope. Were you the only one? I could have swore there was one more. And you gotta love jank. So you gotta love jank. I can't remember what spell this is though. Goodbye. Splintering lightning spear. Yeah, no, I'm not going to risk jumping down and trying to jump that because I think I specifically remember that it's the way that it's designed is designed to kill you. Hi, guys. Well, thank you for making my life just that bit easier. Thank you for making my life just that little bit easier. Soul of a great hero. The temptation to be mean. Because great hero implies quite a bit. No. It's the fact that what bothers me the most, I think, is the fact that the knockback knocked them back out of my second swing. Crimson water. Absolutely fucking not.
No one must ever find that which is sheltered in their noise.
Honestly, I don't see the big bad being too bad. Eye of the Princess. Now I can see most of the invisible dickheads. That might have been a bit mean. Ever so slightly. Anyway. We're on a tear anyway, so I can live with this. Alluring skulls. Yeah, no, I can understand the use of them. Hey, look, one of them's actually awake. Yeah, I'm not bothering going that way, by the way. Okay, never mind, I have to because I need to smeg this bitch first. Shut up. Open sesame. Oi. Oh shit! Oh no! Alright. Okay, no, this isn't the annoying one. Actually, no, it is the annoying one. Because unfortunately, these guys require 2 hits for some still unknown reason. To why they require 2 hits. Please die. Now you can die. Probably should have focused the bitch. Got a nice rapier. Well, it's the damn snow bitches. Yes, it is. Well, it's the damn snow bitches. Yes, it is. And lucky enough for me, this is the last DLC, so it is. And then we are done with Dark Souls 2 because realistically, I really don't think anything's going to stand a chance, even though I have recently discovered, funnily enough, that I am using an exceptionally inferior setup to play this game. So I am using a truly inferior setup as a whole to play this game. And saying that there, the rules that I'm playing by don't stop me from doing anything else. As it says, the only rule that has been stipulated is the only weapon I can use is a Greataxe. So if I do it, I could. If I wanted to change up and make sure that it was a bit stronger, I could. Oh, you sly son of a bitch! I forgot how hard you hit. But considering I've gotten this far with what I have, it would be a bit disingenuous to the run to now just change it. I've gotten this far. I mean, you should make a one-shot build and just use a Greataxe. Nothing stopping you. What you can't one-shot this game. That's the only problem that there is. There is you can't do a one-shot build with this in this game specifically. Bosses are just way too fucking beefy, so they are. Right, well, anyway, that brings us back here. So, let's go rest at the bonfire and go smack around a big cat. You can some, yeah, very few. Even with maxed out stats and stuff, like, I think it was... What was it, press continue? Or, no, it was the backlogs. It was the backlogs that, fuck, done the challenge for it, and I've seen a load of people trying to do it. It's just not possible. Like, that's the that is the worst part, is there's just some bosses in the game that are just straight up not possible to one shot. Not legitimately anyway. Right, I personally don't believe Alpha is going to require a bright bug. I think it's just a case of stick to their ass and you'll be fine. But I'm nearly sure Alva will not require a bright bug in this scenario. Come on, Alva! Yeah, I keep forgetting that your hitboxes are actually really wonky. But bye, fuck you, chunk. Big saber-toothed kitty. Like, what's with the like, I'm sorry, Alva, but your animations are bothering me a little bit. I'm going to get chowed on here. Your animations bother me a lot. Right, do your fucking... bitch. I was mostly correct. I knew Alva wasn't going to be a challenge. The Backlogs 2-shot challenge. That's it. And unfortunately, you can't 2-shot them with a Greataxe. Just not enough power. If it had been Dark Souls 1, I would say it'd be doable in Dark Souls 1 with the Demon Greataxe. Roughly, yeah, that's what my belief would be at the very least. Doing a 2-shot or doing a 1-shot challenge in Dark Souls 1 is legitimate. Dark Souls 2 is not is a 2-shot challenge, and Dark Souls 3 unfortunately just isn't possible without exploits. So it isn't. You need somebody to come and drop you a load of gear. But even at that, you still wouldn't be able to find success. What does the Vessel Shield give you again? As far as I remember, it gives you a shit ton of stats, does it not? As it says, I'm not confident in going in and dealing with an army, so we'll leave it at that. Sit and talk shit. I mean, you could do a fuckload of damage, so it could work in this run. Not with the bosses that are left. Right, can you just open up the rest of the pathway so I can go and rerun the entire fucking area for no other reason than I have to? Thank you. Go get the additional knights. Spark the other what I can't remember what the other two's called. Lud and Zalin. Go spark them two and be on my way. I've got the stats to wield it, and it gives me Gives me quite a boost. That could be worth trying to pick up, but I would need the endurance first. So let's go get it. No, like I said, with everything that I've seen, I'm not gonna chance my arm on it. Plus, I'm in the middle of working on another extremely difficult project. I don't want to be doubling up on the nightmares. So I don't. Adaptability. Oh, well, my adaptability is at 110 anyway, so good. So, basically, the lower your base stats are, the better the boost. The shield is giving you... Oh! Oh! Okay. That's actually pretty good information to know. I'll just put one into everything because I've got what I need predominantly. Got me up, like I said, I'm maxed out on upgrades and everything. Starting from here. We're maxed out on upgrades, like we got all of our armor's maxed out. Our weapons are maxed out. Well, weapon is maxed out. Basically, we're basically just good to go at this stage. It's just we need to go hunt down the other knights, kill Ludin Zalin, deal with the old Ivory King, deal with the Watchers, deal with Nashandra, and deal with fucking Aldia. And that's us. And I'm going to pick the canon ending for Dark Souls 2. Subnautica. Oh boy. I'm not even gonna lie, Subnautica stopped me from getting into the water for a while. I played a little, like I played enough of it to give me PTSD and make me slightly more afraid of the water. Subnautica is not a Soul Flash, useless. Try and guess how scared I am. Probably 10 out of 10, especially if there's I can't remember, is it like a Hunter Leviathan is after you? I can't remember what it's called, but I know it's the thing with the giant 4-pronged jaw. And then I also found out, I remember watching like a lore video or something on it, and there's actually something that's bigger than that in it. No, sorry, that's just giving, nope, I'm out. That's just too many levels of fucking no. Why are you giving me Ice Rapiers, game? No harm, but that's just mean. You're giving me the strongest rapier for no other reason than fuck it, I guess? No, I disagree. That is mean. I really do. This game does try to annoy me at times. Unfortunately, I do have the biggest nightmare to deal with here soon enough. Denied. Nope. Retainer staff, which as far as I'm aware, is utterly useless. Nice kill box, assholes. Oh, so your attack can pierce terrain as well? Is that what I'm seeing here? I think that's about the 4th or 5th one I've gotten so far. Right around that. The 4th or 5th one. Well, thanks for the repair powder. It's never going to be needed, look. Garm Greataxe for the win. They're bothering me now. Like, whose great idea was it to give you fucking projectiles though? No, like in all seriousness. Who's... Deep breaths. With a normal ass knife. Hang on. Oh, with a normal ass knife, I would say, yeah, pretty fucking scared. 10 out of 10. If you've just got a normal knife, yeah, I wouldn't. No, you couldn't pay me to fucking do something like that. Yeah, but you imagine being in his position, how utterly terrifying that would be. And I mean how utterly terrifying that shit would be, though. Nah, I'll pass, thanks. It's the scream is funny. It sounds horrible, but the scream's hilarious. Right, nothing there. So I guess let's go collect our first knight then. Oh, that's right. There's also the frost porcupines down here too. Were those fuckers ever nerfed? I don't think they were. No, I just cursed too much about going straight to the Aurora to kill a Reaper Leviathan. That's it. With the knife to prove my dominance. Fair fucking dibs. Now, luckily enough, I can one-shot these assholes. Problem is though, still is not going to help me overall. I may be able to one-shot them. But that shit makes no difference whenever they're able to one-shot me. With one little run. Did they nerf your damage or did they nerf your stun? No, it's just because I'm a fucking heavy boy. No. It doesn't matter. The fact that just being in their vicinity hurts you. Who designed these enemies? And who the fuck is Haxer Nikolai? Give me 2 seconds, I'll chat to you here in a second. I just need to apparently smack a Haxer. Dude, you're a mage! And shockingly enough, you don't hurt anywhere near as badly as I expected. But you heal. You don't have Wrath of the Gods, dude, so my care is little at the minute. I don't use spells, sir. So your casting there was just a smidge on the... Oh no, I was about to say it was a bit of a smidge on the redundant side. It was, but it wasn't, because this porcupine gets me because that fucking Haxer! Thank you, game. Game being a nightmare. So yeah, I'm not really scared. I'm just having a nice time being the Doomslayer. Doomslayer marine biologist. Fair enough. I can't even complain. Right. Now back to point A through C. The fuck? Right. Who's the casting bitch? There you are there. You got in my way. Do you ever learn, or are you just naturally very stupid? In saying that there, you are trees, so being naturally stupid should be expected. Boldstone, it's nearly like it's saying to me, dude, you need to be doing this. Well, no. I would like to, but my rules are steadfast. Till a point. While drinking some Coca-Cola with my floaty fish guy. Here, we're not too far apart on that one. So we're not. I'm having a wee Dr. Pepper while me and Julius here, my lovely big Greataxe, is just going to casually smash our way through the DLC. Even though, according to the Dark Souls 2 way of things, I am using a sufficiently inferior setup in every way, shape, and form. Dude, get your fucking ass back here, you cheeky bitch. Difference is, asshole, is I haven't opened the gate yet. Where the fuck is he? Look at him as he hightails it away. I don't think we even have Dr. Pepper in Finland. Oh, that's disappointing. Because I don't even know how you'd even describe Dr. Pepper, to be honest. So I don't... He did go this way. Okay. We'll just wait for him on down, because I don't know, he might be away doing a lap. Because I know he jumps you once you get down. And just move on with our day so well. There he comes! Oh, you see, you've healed up. Oh, right, you're ready to fight me this time. Indeed he is. I need to stop doing this shit, lad. My Dragon Crest ring is at risk? Bullshit! I wasn't expecting a stream today. Nah, neither. You're dead. I wasn't either, and then I sort of thought it'd probably be a good idea just to tidy up Dark Souls 2 while I have a chance, and then move on to Dark Souls 3 next week. Well, there's also the icy covetous demon in the cave, so yeah. That's why I wanted to kill him first, but considering... No, that didn't exactly go to plan now, did it? Oh, fuck it, we'll just move on, we'll just head on down and deal with it that way. I'm going to tidy up Dark Souls 2, and then I'll be moving over to stream predecessor, so well, for a little while. It's just, as says, I think my rule of thumb right now was I just wanted to tidy up Dark Souls 2 as quick as possible. So it was... Right. Where's Frosty? Oh, look at that. Look at Big Frosty the Snowman. You could have put any odd creature down here and it would have been better than the covetous demon. Hey, look, a large club level 7. Like, you could have put any other creature down here, look. And it would have been better than the covetous demon. So his shockwave hit me. Look, no harm, but I'm not dying. I'm not dying to the fucking covetous demon. I refuse to die to the fucking covetous demon, la. Like, you imagine the disgrace that it would be, la. I'll die to his bullshit fucking NPC friend, but I'm not dying to him. We once tried to backstab each other for like 10 minutes with that NPC, and neither of us succeeded. Yeah, it just doesn't work. Like, that NPC is probably the... in terms, is probably the smartest designed one. Because if you go for a backstab, he will roll out of the way. If you try to basically do any form of anything to him, he normally can retaliate, and he also has boosted hyper armor as well, which just makes him an absolute fucking thorn to deal with. Fuck, I hate these creatures. Why is your damage so high? I understand. They are the epitome of glass cannon. But still though, that is bullshit. I call bullshit. I call bullshit. Now, I can't remember if there's actually anything about... Oh, no, this is a shortcut, if I believe correctly. So... I do have every intention of going right past you to activate said shortcut. So that means if shit ever goes sideways for me again, I know exactly how to get back here. I changed my build for the Blood Fiend's arm. It does way less damage than my Great Stars, but the blade makes up for it. Oh yeah, big time. It's just the main thing with the Blood Fiend's arm is just how... Oh no, this is the intended path. Oops, I guess? I suppose I'm not immune to fuck-ups. But it is technically the intended path. Well, I guess we're going to need to go back that way, aren't we? Absolutely fucking not. I'm trying to determine if you're worse than bone wheels or not. That's where I'm at right now. I don't even know if they're like... Oh, bollocks. Yeah, that's not good. Having two of these fuckers at the same time is just what I need right now. At least you actually go and lean forward. Like, at least that's the advantage. But if you're not going to give us a transforming weapon, get out of my sight. Come here, you. Hello, fucking excuse me, boy. Oh, excuse me, right. Ah, it's on around here, so it is. Game's going out of its way. It really is trying now. Ah. Kick. Aww. Okay, fine. Knock, knock. Easy 3k souls. I accept. Open sesame. Wiggy wiggy doo. We've got business to take care of. Seeks the chaos. This is the DLC with the invisible lion thing, or is that in Dark Souls 3? No, yeah, you're right. If you scroll back to the start of the game, or the start of the, or not the start of the video, but near the start of the video, yeah, it's the invisible one. But you go so far, you get a magical eye that allows you to see it, kill it, and job's done. Bob's your uncle. Aye. But I will show you the most disappointing staff in the game. I did have Azazel. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but his staff is the most... It's basically the tin crystallization staff from Dark Souls 1. It has extremely high SS scaling, but it has the most disastrous cast speed. Yes, it has the highest damage, but it also has the lowest cast speed, which means that in terms of DPS, it is fucking worthless. Oh, you guys still want my head? Okay. Yeah, you guys still ain't too happy with me. Oh well, I don't care enough, so I'm getting the fuck out. What was the other thing I had to run away from because it kept chasing me down and killing me? There was something else. I can't remember what it was now because it wasn't a bone wheel. I don't remember. Fuck you. I need a ladder. What am I even doing? The entire reason I have a fucking aged feather. Yeah, fucked porcupine. There we go. Much better. I'm safe now. Okay, safe might be a stretch. Brain, work with me here. Oh no, there's still shit that I missed. Okay, fine. There's still shit that I missed. Bollocks. Right, first thing off rip. Second thing off rip. Trade route. Get that immense passive HP going. The actually genuine temptation. Do you all know something? We already barreled through this area like 3 times by now. Fuck this shit. Let's just go. Get out of my way. Fuck thine shit. I am stuck actually. This is actually a terrible idea. This is a terrible idea. What? Why did I? Why did I decide this? Why did I? Why? But yeah, I wonder how Night Rain's gonna be for me. So I'm just gonna be going from server to server, just hitting bosses or something, or I'm actually going to have a hard time. I would say you'll probably have a hard time for the first. I'd say for the first little while, and then after say about day 3 or 4, I think your skills will sort of kick in and you'll be sweet from there. I don't have high hopes for my own skill level, to be honest, because I haven't played Elden Ring in I don't know how long. So, yeah. It's gonna be one of them things. Night Rain will be interesting at the very minimum, lah. I need you to fucking behave. And if you're gonna force me to use buffs, the fact that still doesn't even one-shot you, lah. It's the fact that the initial hit knocks them back too far. I mean, DS3 and Elden Ring are really similar, so DS3 will help you in that regard. True, it's probably going to kill the PvP in Elden Ring. It'll slow it down for sure, because more people are going to be leaning more towards the Night Rain side of things. But at the same time, though, it's a bit of a, and from where I'm sitting, it's a bit of a coin flip. I think they're just bridging the gap at the minute. Most invasions are seen are Kevin's, which is probably the target audience for Night Rain. Yeah, I can agree to that. In general, in my opinion, there's just too many bitches on fucking Elden Ring. There's too many complainers. So there's always somebody getting fucking butthurt over being invaded, lah. It bothers me in a way, but then I'm just like, honestly, guys, that sounds like a you problem. Like I seen a Reddit post recently saying that I just want to play co-op with my friend, but I have to deal with these bullshit invaders. And I'm like, yeah, it's to balance out the game. If you want a co-op, then you are at risk of invasion. It's as simple as that. Like, that's just simple fucking common sense. Yet they'll complain that a player invades them, but they'll not complain that an NPC invades them. I mean, I just want to kill the Splitting Fox, and hopefully it's an awesome boss. I'll put money on it to be an awesome boss. So, well, I'll put money on it being probably one of the best bosses. Hello! Goodbye! Okay, game. Thank you for not giving me the backstab I deserved. What's my prizes today? Sorcerer's Twin Blade. I'm not a mage, so that's redundant. Soul Vessel, I can use that. I mean, it literally splits into 3 or even more, who knows. That's one of, I think, 8 endgame bosses. I think, don't quote me on that. But I do believe, I remember somebody saying that's one of 8 potential endgame bosses that you can fight. So the fact that you've got 8 endgame bosses, that's a lot of bosses. So you got 8 endgame bosses plus obviously the bosses that you'll run into each night. So it'll be interesting. Solo invasions shouldn't be a thing in Elden Ring. Solo invasions shouldn't be a thing. So do you want to know something? This is a sentiment I actually disagree with, right? So I'm going to make this exceptionally clear, right? See, the way to balance invasions is really simple, and it's nothing to do with Taunter's Tongue, right? Taunter's Tongue is if you should always be, if you're looking, should have. Oh yes, solo invasions should have been a thing, right? But I can boil this down even simpler, so I will. Yeah, I'm just gonna go beat all of them with a no hit. Be my guest. If you can do it, you can do it. This is a really simple concept, right? I know how to fix it instantly. I know how to fix Dark Souls or Elden Ring PvP with one simple change. So I do. It's legitimately one change, and it would fix the PvP permanently. And it is simply the same as Dark Souls 1. If you have a Great Rune active, so you have physically used a rune arc and you have the benefits of that rune arc, you are now invadable. End of story. That is it. End of story. If you have a rune arc active, there's your invasion key. I don't have any experience with solo invasions because I play Dark Souls offline, but I think it would be cool in Elden Ring. Oh yeah, literally that just use the same methodology that they used for Dark Souls 1. And that there's whenever you're human, you can be invaded. Dark Souls 2 got rid of that rule because you can be invaded no matter what the fuck you tried to do. Yeah, rune arc should have been like humanity. Correct. And that's how I believe it should have been. That's how I believe it should have been handled. So it is. That's my personal take on it. So it is. That's how it should have been handled. But I'm just a lowly YouTuber. I don't get a say in the matter. But personally, I do believe that would have fixed all of the issues. Because they're needed. In my opinion, it was a balancing issue. I know invasions are awesome in DS1, but I haven't played much against players, so I'm not good at PvP. Even if I can do know the shit out of them all, but still. Dark Souls 1 unfortunately just had a very specific rule. Backstab. If you would have been invadable with rune arcs, I also wouldn't be affected because I don't use rune arcs at all. There is that too. Neo from the Matrix. Alright, you just Neo them all. Alright, you just go around flipping, do you? Flipping side to side, left and right. Just a little bit of everywhere. Right, I need to try and remember something because I know that there is a there is a flax out here. I knew there was a flax out sensory somewhere in here, and this is just where we're slowly itching towards problematic territory here. Oh no, there's the flax out. Well, sorry, but I need the garrison ward key. No harm, but you are worthless to me, so bye. Oh no, there's 2 flax cells. Oh, the more you know. I don't even know if these dried roots even stack. That's how bad this is. No, I'm just really good at reactive playstyle. Just really good with the reactive playstyle. Alright, okay then. Problem is though, the backstab meta was really weird because you couldn't really react to it. It was more very, you were actively trying to backstab them, which was, it was just so weird. Like as it says, you had the 3 most common builds, which was Dagger Backstab, Dagger Hornet Ring, you had Dagger Hornet Ring, Dark Bead, or just Mage in general. Magic Pixel them there. What else was there? There's a few other ones I'm trying to remember now, and I can't, which is kind of bothersome. Alright, okay. Dude, I need you to behave. Law, let's be clear here, guys. The rest of you have lost your aggro range. No. Fucking stop. I said stop. I think there's actually a bonfire in here too. Yes, there is. What was it I was looking at here? Oh, the pain. Yeah, you can't. That's why I pretty much never played with Humanity except with Liquid, but not in human form. Yeah, pretty much. It's just it wasn't nice. Like Dark Souls 1 was vicious for the backstabbing, and then you had obviously you still had your giant dads. You had your giant dads. You had your Havel moms. You had you had your Ouroboros. Like there was always a category of people always active within the game, and then obviously you just had the gankers as well. Like there was always an active category of players, because having 99 humanity was a good boost. But yeah, flipping. Yeah, it was a good. Like the thing is the 99 humanity was good because it gave you extra physical defense. No magical defense, but it gave you a good bit of extra physical defense, so it did, which made it really good. Who the fuck invited you? But yeah, flipping Havel was terrifying back in the day. Absolutely. You seen a Havel coming flipping at you, but you fucking panicked. And the reason why you panicked was because if you seen a Havel coming flipping at you, it meant that he was hacking, and that means your only way of dealing with it was fucking gravity, but. Trust me, I have fucking like 3,000 plus hours in Dark Souls 1. I am a gooner, so I am on that one, lah. Actually, gooner. What was that? What's the meaning of gooner again? Was humanity just used to reverse the raisin skin in Dark Souls 1, or did it do anything else for the player? So you got the Rite of Kindling, which boosted your Estus. So you would burn off liquid humanity to give yourself 10, instead of 5 Estus, you would have got 10 Estus. Then after obtaining the Rite of Kindling, you would have then got 25 Estus. But each individual gunner is another word for comer. Comer. I don't know something. I hear words and then it's just fucking. I don't know why it comes out like that there. It's bad. No, the flip ring back in the day only needed to be a medium load. That's correct. To get the effect. So with high enough stats, you get flipping Havels without hacks. That is very true. I actually forgot about that, so I did. And I don't think I'm ever going to be able to retract that statement. It's on the internet forever now. We're done. An adult content addict is what I tried to say. Oh, okay. Define addict. And that is whenever the problem does come in, because no harm, I could probably say that fucking, I'm not even going to deny it, most fucking adults probably actually are anyway. So it actually was, it's not an inaccurate term, realistically it's not an inaccurate term. An adult content addict. If that is the most accurate term, like a pervert, let's be clear, every dude is a pervert. So they are. Every dude is a pervert in some way, shape, or form. What the fuck? What direction am I going and why am I... Oh, fuck that. I remember where I'm at now. Every dude's a pervert. Unless you are hyper religious. Every dude is a pervert in some way, shape, or form. might come across as a loaded statement, but unfortunately, from my experiences, that is true. So it is. Well, I've never really watched that stuff because I've been too much on Dark Souls, just reading or thinking if how the fuck I am gonna beat the ass of the bosses. Well, yeah, there is that too. As says, gamers have it slightly lighter than most guys, but from my experience, most dudes are perverts. For as horrible as it sounds, as well, it's not a job at anybody. Like to me, it's being called a pervert, in my opinion, is not a derogatory term. So it's not. It's just a matter of fact. So it is from my experience. It is what it is. Yeah, that's what I mean. Most people are like, yeah, most dudes are perverts. I hear, fuck that. Most girls are perverts too. Yeah, and I have just 40k in Dark Souls. Oh, 40. Oh yeah, I can go 40k again. But no, as says, most girls are perverts too. Actually, do you know what's actually even worse? Most girls are actually worse than most guys. From my experience, that is how it works. Now, I do know people will try to deny that fact. I know most women will try to deny that fact. But I can nearly guarantee you to 100% of my ability, everything I say is true. So it is, and it is fucking hilarious. So it is. I'm trying to remember what the fuck my situation is here right now. Yeah, it's true. I can confirm. You just hit a certain level of nerdiness, and then everything just makes sense after that. Well, that's good, because I have this fun thing called female friends. Yep, I have that fun thing too. So I do, and I'm sorry, but women, whenever it comes to being perverts, women are worse. And fight me on it. Because I do know most people will deny it, but I know most people will either deny it or not directly state it. I have no issue saying it because it's fucking true. I get invaded here, don't I? Is it Armin or Dennis? No, it's some castaway witch Donna. Oi, bitch. I need you to come this way because I'm not fucking with no ice golem. Oi, bitch. I need you to die now. Yeah, go that way. Ow! Get fucked! Yep, I've seen one of my friends literally drool over Zoro from One Piece. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know how the bitch hit me with a direct fucking dark bead. Well, dark heal. I don't know how that happened. All I know is it fucking happened. And now I'm bothered. Now I'm a little bit heated on that one, so I am. We were lucky enough to snipe a shortcut on the way through though, so let's go get said shortcut. Or you said shortcut. I think perverts should keep their stuff to themselves. They should, yes. It just doesn't stop them. They should, yes. It just doesn't stop them. But then it's I think I know for most people it can be in the most polite sense a touchy subject. So I do. But no, as is, it's whenever you have the same level of experiences, I low-key think one was in yesterday's stream. Oh, that would have been fucking the Ouroboros, yeah, Bug Ouroboros guy. I dude just randomly popped into the stream, love, and just left me with question marks over my head. Like, Like, I'm still a bit confused. If that's how, oh my god, why is there so many dogs? Yeah, I was a bit confused about that, so I was. He was, an interesting sort, I think is the best way to describe him. He was an interesting sort. Right, bitch. Come this way. Come to me. You're being ignorant now. Yeah, go that way. No. Are you seriously about to die that easy after you fucking smigged me? You bastard. Ouroboros is the snake eating its own tail, I think, from history or mythology. Yes, indeed it is, but your dude was called Bug Ouroboros. Literally, go on to yesterday's stream and you'll see, if you read chat, you'll see what I mean. It was that was an oddity, so it was. Don't know who your dude was. Never commented again. Like, keep your sick fetish out of the Dark Souls 2 stream. Why? What did he say? I'll let Gobble go and find it because I'm in this scenario preoccupied. I could actually hunt it down quick enough, like, but it was weird. So it's not something that you should put into a chat, if that makes sense. It just in a half a way it didn't make sense, but in another half a way it was just like, what the fuck are you saying, mate? If that makes sense. That's basically the best way. Something weird. It was basically something weird like that there. If you go hunt, you can probably hunt it down in the stream. Genuinely little to no clue what it was even half a reference to, if that makes sense. It was very confusing on a whole. So it was very, very confusing. Well, never thought I'd read that in Dark Souls 2 stream. Yep. Yep. That was an oddity. So it was. There's nothing up that way that I need to deal with. I think I can golem here. It was like, I don't know what Choppy was on, but it was it was odd. I think that's just the best way to describe it. It was just odd. Well, at least I wasn't there, because I most likely would have used some words most people wouldn't. Deviant art, rabbit hole type shit. Yeah. Here it says my language can be oddly colourful, so it can be oddly colourful at times, but as it says, there's just sometimes where I really do need to bite my tongue, because what I can come out with is something normal people shouldn't come out with. That's more or less the best way I can describe it. Hey, easy mod in this game is use Great Shield's magic or adaptability. Well, I'm running adaptability, no shield, and a big axe. So I'm 2 down. I don't have any magic. I don't have any great shields, but I am using adaptability. So I suppose, and in saying that, there, even with adaptability, it's not really easy mode, because I've had my ass whooped a few times. So I have quite handily, might I add. And I foresee a swift ass whooping I'm about to get. And oh, wait there, sorry, I actually do need to correct you on one thing. Magic isn't easy mode. I'm going to make that very clear right now. If you're using pure magic, it's not easy mode. If you're using hexes, however, hexes are easy mode. But I'm sorry, but I have to be. I do need to be really strict on this one. Magic itself is not easy mode. I'm sorry. If you want evidence of what I'm saying, go watch my. Literally, I know it's a shameless plug, but go watch my fucking my Dark Souls 2 Platinum run, and then you tell me that was fucking easy mode. That was a ball ache. 5. Everything was recorded on PS5. I don't think it makes a difference between 4 or 5 because the PS5's logging into or PS4 servers. So it is. So I don't really think it matters. Not that I'm aware of anyway. Petrified Dragonbone, Twinkling Titanite. Sweet! Never been a DeviantArt, but I've been to Google and searched up some cool Warhammer art and seen some cool stuff. Oh yeah, like DeviantArt's like YouTube. There's the normal side of it, and there is the weird side of it. I think that explains everything. Yeah, DeviantArt's realistically, DeviantArt's like any other website in the world is the fact that there's an okay side to it, and there is a weird side to it. That's the best way I can describe it. I don't remember if there's anything down. There is stuff down this way, but I'm really not in the mood for going and getting it right now. Flame butterfly. Sir, just because I am at a distance does not mean you have permission to repeatedly chuck shit at me. Seriously. Wakey wakey, dude. You're my last night. Right, now we've just got the nightmares to deal with. Fuck. That's all that's left to take on is the nightmares. So I guess that we start with the 2 bastards. We are going to go spend our shit and figure out a method to doing this. Because again, I honestly don't know. This axe stone ring destroys every enemy's poison. Yeah. Problem is I currently have a full setup. I'm too greedy with my, like I says, I'm too greedy with my souls, but I might need to start changing it up soon enough. I need to figure out a stronger form of attack. Like I says, I've got I do have the stone ring, but I don't think it's gonna work too well against bosses at this stage. All that's really left is bosses. So it is. I've got bright bugs in supply, so that means if we do run into any issues, we can do it. So we can. There's no level limit or anything like that there. Like, all that's really left now is just the 2 bosses, the 2 DLC bosses, and then that's us. It's back to the base game. Go tear apart the last 2 bosses in the base game, and then 3 bosses, and that's us. You could maybe change it to a tank build. Could do. I probably need to change it to a tank build, but fuck it. Let's see how this build goes. Like, I'll never go out of my way to change a build. If I can see a way forward, I'll never go out of my way to change a build. If I can see a way forward, I'll normally grate my face off it. I'm trying to remember what boss I fought. Oh, it was Bale. Bale on stream. By fuck, that boss drove my head in. Right. There's, first of all, one thing I need to find first. Where is it? Fun fact, you are oddly safe here, but I kind of need the fog to clear. Right, there we go. Safe zone. Okay. That's my next building. Heal up. Right, what we're going to need is health regen. We're not going to be using Orestes. We're just going to be focusing on strong regen. Oh boy, this part infuriates me, but sure. I've seen people of all kinds trying to deal with this fucking area. I think I'm the only sort of half sensible person that deals with this the correct way. But sure, everybody each to their own at this stage. There is a specific way to deal with this area. I just don't think people deal with it properly. Safe. Run, baby, run! Run, baby, run. Run, baby, run. Ignore everything. Just run. I think this is actually the one time that you do actually get caught. But as far as I'm aware, it's only one reindeer. Bitch, get out of my way. I'd best still be going the right fucking direction. Get off me! If you're gonna fight me, come inside, bitch. Good horsey. Not so good horse. It has lingering AoE. Well, you most likely remember what I call my build. I actually don't. That's horrible. I actually don't remember what you call your build. I know I know a lot of builds that a lot of players use, but oddly enough, I do apologize, but I do not actually remember your build. Right. Plan number 2, we use green moss caps. Right. I am running in the wrong fucking direction. Right, so we spawn there. So we're going behind us. Okay. Remembering this shit tends to work. I've got 18 grass clumps, so we should be okay. Theoretically speaking, we should be okay. I'm not gonna lie, I really hope that we can one-cycle this boss. If we can one-cycle this boss, I'll be happy. I just immediately know one-cycling this boss is not going to be an easy task. So I do. At the same time, should I really be I should probably strip off butt naked so I can get the maximum movement speed too. So I should. Probably won't be a bad shout. Dude's just running in head first, like, dude, come on now. Have some common sense. Just because you see a building in the distance does not mean it's a good idea, sir. Just because you see a building in the distance does not mean that running through the fog is a good idea. Keep your eyes fixed forward. Don't deviate. Hello. Right, bullshit with your fucking attack there now. Fucking lingering bullshit hitbox. Right, come here. Come here. Lingering bullshit hitbox. Right. Now I feel a little bit better. Okay. Get out of my way. Time to take a bath. Right, now we need to locate the next house. Ah, it's a good runaway, so it is. Oh, there's just a night in the middle of the fucking snow, lah. Yeah, no, I'll pass, thanks. We'll just be sensible. We'll wait here till the fog, till the snow sort of clears. How long does this last for? Is it something like 10 or 15 seconds? I know it's something like that. Somebody's using either Yorm Spear or the Santir Spear. Come on. Fuck it. Okay, right, let's go. Move, move, move. Run faster, boy. Run faster. There's a lot of enemies here. Just run straight. Ignore the fucking unicorn. Just run straight. We'll let it chase after us. There we go. I see it. Problem is though, there is a frost golem inside, so bitch, did you think I forgot about you? Try again. Human effigy. Right. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit tight for the meantime. Popping Elizabeth. I should probably actually keep those handy because their health regen's actually stronger than you might think. I might actually pop a bright bug for this one because I don't really want to be doing this. Could save scum it if I really did want to. I could save scum it, but that would be a bit disingenuous too. Run, baby, run. Run, baby, run. Hightail it fucking faster. Get fucked, bitches. You ain't getting me now, boys. Right, so on our second attempt, we finally made it to the boss. Question now is how long will our attempt last? First things up. Fucking excuse me, you uppity piece of shit! What gives you the permission to chase after me? I genuinely think that's a first. Let's pop a bright bug. Let's go in and say hi. Right, you're the first one active. You're the first one I'm going to say hi to. Oh yeah, that's some good damage. Come on. That's one down. Fucking hell, bright bugs trivialize this game. Goodbye. Well, that had to be the easiest one cycle of a nightmare-inducing boss I have ever seen. Okay. There was trivializing a boss, and then there was trivializing a boss. Yeah, I think I was I think I was a bit mean, like. The fact that that was outright trivialized there, like, that was bad. Like, statistically speaking, that boss there is considered one of the worst bosses ever. Like, it is the worst boss ever. So it is. Alright, so now you just get to go smack the old Avery King then. Well, we've got 4 nights ready to rock and roll, guys. That's party hard. Let's go! Let's go say hi. And fun fact, guys, this is the biggest ramification for Dark Souls 3. See, this shit right here is the biggest ramification for Dark Souls 3. So it is. Get fucked the parries. Why does the Lois Knights just tickle a lot? Right, Elizabeth Mushroom. You first. Sorry, but you're a pyromancer and I'm not having your shit today, but I need you to die first. Because I'm not dealing with your shit, but apparently I'm gonna have to deal with your shit. Fuck off with your fucking pyromancies. No. Right, we are gonna be running. I see comments floating in, hang on. Bear with me here. Not gonna lie, dude, where is he? Patrick! Patrick with the beautiful idea of using the stone ring with this axe, just to... And let's welcome another legend of Dark Souls 2. We have Darth Izalith, or more accurately known as the Burnt Ivory King. So let's welcome the big bastard. Like, seriously, I'm sorry, but they robbed you of a cutscene. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry, dude, but they robbed you of a cutscene, huh? So they did. Don't do it! Don't do it! Okay, he survived. There's a glitch that allows you to basically thing. It basically one shots the boss for you. Seriously, are you about to get single? Are you actually about to get single phased as well? Jesus Christ, that there's 2 bosses I've dealt with single phase. Right, sorry, what am I looking at here? Change build. I accidentally just swallowed extremely salty water. Ouch, just remember her left hand, his left hand. Why aren't the knights attacking you? The silver ones defend me, the black ones work with him. Cause there's still some the normal not burnt knights. Yeah. And that is us. All 3 DLCs have been accurately dealt with. And I do apologize, but I think the only real bosses I died to was Alone and Sin and the Gang Squad. Alone I think I died to once or twice. Sin I died to a few times. The Gang Squad I died to a few times. Other than that, they're basically one-tapped every single boss of the DLCs. So yeah, job's done. Bob's your uncle. That's an odd boss dealt with. Now it's just, yeah, I'm not dealing with that there. Basically, you have to farm 50 burnt souls. But yeah, you have to farm up. No, you only have to farm up 50 if you want the armor and you want the soul. If I wanted the soul that badly, what I would have done is immediately stuck an arrow in the back of her head. But I'm not that mean. I could have and would have stuck an arrow in the back of her head if it was needed, but all I need is the 3 crowns. I acquired said 3. Hang on. Just to make fucking sure here, actually. I have acquired all 3 crowns. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I've got all 4 crowns. 3 crowns. Yeah, this is the one I need, yeah. I'm not farming up no fucking 50 light souls. Jesus fuck. I've only ever done that once. And once only, or you could just bow the saint. Yeah, pretty much. But at the same time, though, she's also the only good part of Manus. So, and that there's another thing that has major ramifications for this in Dark Souls 3 as well, is because of timeline and shit. Just shoot her with some arrows. Yeah. Rule being, I'm not allowed to kill with any other weapon than a Greataxe. So, even at that, I can't do that due to the stipulation of rules. Rules are rules, and I will abide by said rules. Oh, that's right, I forgot that I've already kind of dispatched Vendrick. But at least we get one of the most unique cutscenes. There's just 3 bosses left, and they're all exceptionally easy. And I've got more than enough bright bugs to tear through the last 3 bosses. This is basically easy mode now. So, Vendrick, my good old man. Coveter of the throne. I am Vendrick, ruler of Granglik. Yes?
Seeker of... What do you see in the... Find the crowns. The crowns hold the strength of...
Yes, yes.
As befits you, Seeker of Fire.
I have the crowns.
I too sought with...
I know you sought fire once.
Seeker of Fire. I see you've subdued another Falk, one of the father of the Abyss spawn. That the Abyss once had form, but then dissipate, and yet traces of its existence in each fragment, thirsting for power. My dear Chandra was one such fragment. The feeble...
I know. Well, she has a soul, and you said you'd kill all the bosses, so you'd better get farming. She's not a boss, though.
We can... See.
So she isn't. She's not a boss, and I've got all 3 crowns. She's not a boss. So, rules are rules. And no harm, but I am not farming 50 light souls. You can think the fuck again. I am not spending the next 20 hours trying to farm souls. So I am not. It's not happening. I'm not spending the next. It took me roughly 20 hours to farm up 50 life souls the last time. Unless they buff the drop rate, unless they have legitimately buffed the drop rate, not happening. Had a soul, you technically should. Technically, yes. Technically, also not a boss. So there's a little bit of interference there. So there is. There's a lot of technicalities on this one. So there is. We'll chalk it up to a failure because it's either I lodge an arrow in the back of her head or I lodge my axe in the back of her head. It really doesn't make much of a overwhelming difference. I knew one of you came to life. Come here. If the rule had to have been to acquire all boss souls, even though I've spent like 90% of them, well, technically you go get some damn souls and then kill her with your axe then. Technically she's not a boss though, so I can just leave her. She does not have a boss health bar, so she is not a boss. It's the same as the Flax Isles in the fucking Frozen and the lands of Ilium Lois. They don't have boss bars. They didn't die because I was just like, fuck it, I'm just running past them. Technically not a boss. Call up Warframe and we'll get a rule change. Well, I think Warframe's currently streaming. You can drop into his stream and start demanding. So you can. You can drop into his stream and start demanding. But as it sits right now, I've got 3 bosses to murk. As it sits right now, I've got 3 bosses to go murk. So let's get to the murking. Hi guys. It's funny how I say I've got 3 bosses to murk, yet they start murking me. Oh my god, you two. What? When did you do that? When is that a thing? Did I miss a key detail from somewhere? You missed. Nah, he stopped an hour ago. Oh, did he? Alright, that's 1 boss down. Well, technically 2 bosses down. Oh, Nishandra! Okay, alright, I'll have to do this first. And then Nishandra appears. May as well let the cutscene play because, of course, it's the... Well, via technicality, I will put it down to a disappointing last boss because no harm. He isn't difficult. Mind you, Scythe is badass. Splice the drum. Oh, Nishandra, are you really looking to do this today? You might find yourself on the wrong thing. Okay, next do a Scythe run after Dark Souls 3. Ooh, a Scythe run. Oh, that one's strong. A Scythe run? I don't think that's possible. So I don't. Because Dark Souls 3 doesn't have an early game Scythe. Unless somebody's willing to come into my game and drop it for me. There's not really much I can do in that scenario, unfortunately. Ow! Bitch, do you mind? Like, unless somebody's gonna come in and drop me the Scythe. Because as far as I'm aware, there is genuinely no close Scythes in Dark Souls 3. Bitch, do you mind? I don't actually remember you being able to hit this hard. Normally, Ela. Goodbye. Right. The backlogs did a safe run in Dark Souls 1 and 2. I don't remember if he did 1 and 3. Because 3, it's like your closest safe is what, the Undead Parish?
Moments have come and gone. One drowned in poison, another succumbed to flame. Still another slumbers in the realm of ice. Not one of them stood here. As you now. You, conqueror of adversities. Give us your answer.
Well, you big burning bitch, how are you doing today? Of course, you just don't get wounded, do you? Come here. I suppose that is his... Like, unfortunately, Aldi is just more of a gimmick. So he is... Ow. Come on, Aldi. Chuck your fireball at me. Right, what are you doing now? Asshole, my buffs are running out. Hello. Ah, shit. Alright, what are you going to do now? Not gonna lie, that charges up for quite some time, Aldia. Leaves you wide open for a good smashing. Just chopping down the tree, you know. Are you feeling okay? Is this your phase 2? Not like it matters, Aldia. You fucked up. You fucked up, Aldia. You fucked up. The fact that you get fuck all from him too.
And remain here patiently. The throne will certainly receive you. But the question remains. Would you tell me? Light, dark, or something else entirely?
And as in Dark Souls 1, we're going to take the dark ending. Well, the different ending.
There is no path. The old schemes like deal with each other.
that ties that up. So, we just finished Dark Souls 2. So we did. Come on, are you actually gonna make me wait through this? I take that as a yes then. Okay, we're actually gonna have to wait through this, so we are. Yay, fun! But yes, that has like really like serious ramifications. Me and a buddy of mine done like a deep dive into the lore, and I'm sorry, but holy shit, the stuff that we found was absolutely not even remotely sensible. Because fun fact, your character from Dark Souls 2 is the third of pygmies at the end of Dark Souls 3's Ring City DLC. Yeah, I'll let that one sink in for you, so well. That's an interesting little piece of information for you. So it is. GG's, that's an all round done, and then we'll hit Dark Souls 3 next, so well, obviously. But for the meantime, that was why I streamed today, it was mostly just to tidy up Dark Souls 2. There was one DLC and 3 bosses to clean up. Like there really wasn't much. There wasn't really much sort of holding me to it. Like if I cleaned it up today, it was just safer done. Excuse me. Cleaning up the day means that next week we can start Dark Souls 3. So it is. So I can't really complain to that. So I can't. Still though, the fact that like as says, in terms of total length, I would definitely say that Dark Souls 2 is probably the longest of the 3 games. Because at least in Dark Souls 3 you can get decently powerful if you know what you're doing. Especially if you know about the likes of the Smouldering Lake and stuff like that there. Like you can get really strong in Dark Souls 3, so you can. And if you, like as says, with the Greataxe run. And just so you know now that I'm making the rules, if you do the scythes after Dark Souls 3, I could say you'll be doing a lot of boss souls and not just all bosses, or might not. You'll be doing all boss souls. So basically you're putting the rule forward that because all boss souls, it's basically you're going to try and force me to farm 50 souls just to get that soul. That's more or less what you're saying there, so it is. That's more or less what you're saying, so it is. It's basically you want me to just sit and grind. Would cause you more pain. Yep. Would most certainly cause me more pain, but it has to be within the realm of doable. So as says, it would be a case of like obviously certain aspects need to be farmed or stuff like that. There, like there is going to be different changes. All right, give me 2 seconds, guys. I need to do something here real quick. Right, which one is it? Is it this one? No, it's not this one. It's that one. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Because unfortunately, and I'm going to say this in the most polite sense, my head can itch like a bitch in this mask, so it can. Oh. Vienna sausages, controller only. Jesus H. Christ. I'm not psychopathic, like I do not personally have the time to be doing that, like. If I had that would be a fucking million subscriber special, so it would be, because I do not have the time for that kind of shit. I fucking wish I had the time for that kind of, I wish I had the time, but I simply do not have the time. So I don't. Unfortunately for me right now, time is a very fucking valuable commodity. Hence the reason I decided on what I'm doing tonight. So it is. But no, it's just, it's one of those things, lah. Right now, fucking time is a very valuable commodity to me, so it is. So trying to do that would be a time sink. That doesn't even qualify as time sink. That qualifies as pain. So it does. Yeah. 0 any kind of stuff. Yeah. Yeah, no. That's no. You lot must think I'm better at these games than I actually am, because let me be very clear here. I'm really not as good as people seem to think I am. So I'm not. I just play by the rules that I'm given and try my best. That's all I'm trying to do. This is still going on, by the way. Why is this still going on? Can I skip yet? Hello? Oh my god, we're just gonna sit here and just die of old age at this rate. God dang it. Just gonna sit here and just be like, fuck. This is, I just realised this is adding unnecessary time to my playtime on this character. Fuck's sake. Wakey wakey, rise and shine, let's go. Please? Pretty please with a cherry on top. If you don't mind. I really and truly wouldn't mind. What's going on here? Oh, and considering I actually managed to pull that off. I actually managed to pull that off on a significantly weaker build, because I found a video from someone. Hang on, wait, right. So this is what the video is called, right? Now, it's a video from Metalhead. Shockingly enough, this came out 4 months ago. So, tail end of last year. The best weapons in Scholar of the First Sin. And at the very, very start of the video, they specifically put it as only level your strength till half of the amount that you need to wield your weapon. So that means you can two-hand your weapon, right? To two-hand your weapon and then just slap lightning infusion on it. And just run with it from there. Because you're slapping a... okay, I'm back. Sorry, I'm going off on a wee... not even a tangent. It's just one... Like, I completed this run on an inferior build because I could have made life so much easier if I had infused my axe with lightning, buffed it with Sunlight Blade, and then used Sacred Oath as well. And then that would have just made my playthrough so much easier. And I basically used basically a pure physical, only using fucking resins and bright bugs. Like, seriously, I could have made it so much easier on myself if I did focus down that route, because I think partway through I was going to lean more to the dark buffs, but then I just sort of thought, fuck it. By the time I get the soul requirement to do that, or you can stop bitching about it because it's in the past. Yeah, that's very true too. I just find it bizarre that it's like, what's done is done. We have successfully defeated Dark Souls 2. End of story. Dark Souls 2 is 10 years old. What on the fuck? Did it come out in 2015? Or did I miss something? Right. Job's done. Bob's your uncle. I mean, you still beat the game. Yep. So let's see how long it took me to beat the game. Scholar of the First Sin. So, I have a rough idea how long it's taken me. So, stick a guess down below how long it took me to beat the game. What is it? What does everybody believe it? How long do you think it took me to beat the game? $22 hours. Don't know, like 15. There is only 2 years in chat. 16 hours and 14 minutes. So random got very fucking close. Nowhere near as quick as quick as Dark Souls 1. I think Dark Souls 1 was like 8 hours. So it was 2 streams. Whereas I beat this one here in 16 hours and 14 minutes. So I will accept that, so I will. Next up, Dark Souls 3. I need to go download Dark Souls 3 to begin with. So I do. So yeah, we're going to leave it there, guys. Oh, hamburgers. Dark Souls 3 is up next. Obviously, I'm going to need to farm the Hollow. For Dark Souls 3, I'm going to need to farm the Hollow in Lothric High Wall for the Greataxe and then run from there. Because there's no... So, technically, it's not beatable with only Greataxes, but if we let that little caveat go, because we have to let that little caveat go, Dark Souls 2 is probably the only legitimate one you can do, because Dark Souls 1, I had to kill the Asylum Demon. So Dark Souls 3, I think, is fair game if I defeat the Greataxe Gundyr, go straight to the High Wall, and farm that Hollow for the Greataxe. It shouldn't be a problem at that stage. Hopefully, technically speaking. So yeah, guys, I hope you all enjoyed. Please like, share, and subscribe if you didn't enjoy. Thank you, Gobble, for popping in. Thank you, Random, for popping in as well. As well as Patrick. Thank you very much for popping in. I think that was everybody. I do believe that was everybody. Yeah, that's how challenges normally go. Unless you've got save editor or something, but it is what it is. I'm on PlayStation, so save editor is not something I have access to. But yes, thank you all for joining me. There goes my remote. Thank you all for joining me, and I will see you all in the next stream. Good stream. See you Friday. Exactly. See you Friday. Bye!